Well, here we are with Andy Johns, another of our great equine artists here at the Morgan Grand National. Andy, tell us a little bit about your booth in general and kind of what you do.
Well, I do mostly commissioned portraits and a few that are done for me for my studio, and this was one of them. And this is going to be part of the Alex Mooney Scholarship Fund, where we are taking bids right now.
Oh my goodness,
You can go online to go to alexsarmy.com, and you can bid on this, and all proceeds go to the scholarship fund.
That's awfully generous.
Yeah, well, no, it's what a wonderful gal. I mean, we're just she's part of our family.
Forever.
Yeah, forever. And so the bidding ends on Saturday about noon.
Okay.
And we hope everybody will support the scholarship fund in honor of our Alex.
Well, thank you so much for that donation. And if you want to come by, down the left-hand side from the stalls, just past the 50-yard line here is Andy John's Contemporary Equine Art. You can see this piece in person. Go online, alexsarmy.com to make your winning bid. Well, we're here at Jiminique on Vendor Night here at the Morgan Grand National and World Championship Horse Show with Ann and Dave. And you were sanctioned to use the logo in your beautiful jewelry. Tell me about these pieces that we've got here with that MGN logo right in it.
Well, we have a bracelet, and it is all of the jewelry is 14-karat gold, not filled, not hollow. And the black onyx brings up the color to the back of the logo, and we were sanctioned as the only jeweler to do that particular logo for them years ago.
Well, that's a great honor. We have a beautiful pendant, and tell me about that pendant. It looks like it has a little bit of a blue background to it.
Now, the pendant actually is lapis,
Okay.
and these are real diamonds on here. And and this is what we call a pearl enhancer.
Okay.
You can open this up and clap it over pearls or a thick chain.
Well, that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Where are you? If you were to tell people, you're in to the left, but in the vendor area, correct? That would be your best way to tell people to come to you?
I'm next to the wall of the arena.
Okay.
And the first one when you come up out of the stalls.
Perfect, perfect. On the right-hand side. Well, thank you so much for letting us stop by, Ann and Dave with Jiminy. Well, here we are with one of our featured artists here at the Morgan Grand National, Patti. Jessie, just a beautiful wall of paintings here behind us. I really think that this is a good representation of a lot of the things that you do, and you've been coming here for how long has it been you've been coming to the show?
It's at least 30 years. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about some of these paintings here and some of these works that you've done over the course of the last year. I know you kind of changed up the way that you work a little bit.
Right. I've always done watercolors, and this year I've started doing paintings on canvas instead of paper. So these two are the new kind of thing I'm doing. And believe it or not, it's latex house paint.
Wow.
And it works just like watercolor because you can thin it out and do glazes and all kinds of stuff. It's really cool.
That's really neat. So over 30 years coming here, these beautiful paintings here, and people can just stop by and anything. If you're watching online, is there any way that they can contact you online and maybe they see something they like?
Just through email, and I'm Jessie Petty Watercolors at att.net.
That's perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here. Apparently, I'm being told from the left here that there's a Facebook page as well.
Yes, I do put a lot of things on Facebook.
Okay, perfect. We can find you, Jessie Petty, on Facebook as well. Well, thank you so much for being such a consistent vendor here, and we really enjoy all your work.
Yeah, I might be the oldest one here.
No way. Well, here we are at Stylish Equestrian on Vendor Night at the Morgan Grand National with Allison Lambert here. Allison, tell us a little bit about the store and what people can find here.
Yes, well, we launched last year, so this is our first time at Morgan Grand Nationals. We're very excited to be here. You can find all kinds of gifts for your trainer, clothing, houseware, serverware for your home, pretty much anything like equestrian related you can find here.
Is there a particular piece that we're focusing on here tonight?
Well, we have these beautiful camo jackets that are really nice. We have a couple of these left. We also have these really cute little beanies with a bit on them. So there's all kinds of stuff, lots of hidden goodies over here.
If it is horse-themed, you will find it here at Stylish Equestrian. Well, hey, glad to have you here at the Morgan Grand National, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Well, we're here with Ashley at Lip Sense. Ashley, beautiful setup here. Tell us a little bit about your business and what you do here.
Thank you. So we are doing free makeovers for all contestants and guests this week. So it's going to be perfect because it's going to last all day. It's going to be anti-aging, but it's not going to go anywhere. So when you're in the ring and it's most important for your makeup to stay where you put it. This is going to be perfect for that.
Free makeovers, that's pretty crazy. Now, some of the different products that you have here, obviously lip scents, you're focused on that. We have a ton of lipsticks and different things. Anything else besides just the lipstick?
So we actually have a full line of skincare, everything pretty much from taking your shower to putting your lips on. So skincare, hair care, and body care, all of it's anti-aging. So it's all going to have that. And actually all of our cosmetics have the skincare in it as well. So you're actually putting on layers of skincare instead of layers of makeup.
We like that a lot. Now, well, come by, see Ashley at Lip Sense. Free makeover before your class. Can't beat that. This is my favorite interview I've done so far, Conrad. This massage chair is pretty spot on. It's Massage Chair Pro, one of our vendors here at the Morgan Grand National. Tell them a little bit about your product here.
Well, it's the #1 massage chair in the world. You need to all come down here and ride in it for free. It's the only 14 roller in the world. Turns into a regular recliner, and I'm here to make everybody happy.
14 rollers, and they could probably take one and put it in their setup back there and have it be like part of their get-ready process.
All these chairs are set up to break down in less than 30 seconds and roll right into a horse trailer. Yep, they only break down 24 inches wide.
They break down to 24 inches wide. That's pretty crazy. How does that all work? Yeah.
I can do that. I'm pretty professional. Solid steel frames, all buttercup leather. Turns into a regular recliner, does your feet, reflexology, and does traction. And they're heated.
Wow. That's not bad. That's pretty good. More cool parts.
My chair rolls like this. Wow. Only massage chair in the world you can move with one arm.
Can't beat that, folks. Come on by, see Conrad Massage Chair Pro at the Morgan Grand National. Well, here I am with Happy Sue and the Yellow Mare. Now, you guys, this is a wonderful new shop here. How long have you been coming to the Morgan Grand National?
Well, this is my first time as a vendor, but I've been here showing horses and training kids. But this is my first adventure as a vendor, and I'm enjoying it.
Well, you have such great stuff. Tell us a little bit about these pieces over here.
Well, I find a template that I like, and I cut it out of wood, and then I do a paint process on it and coat it with resin, so it has a nice, durable, shiny finish. And I could do custom pieces, too, if you give me a picture of your horse.
Yeah. Well, Yellow Mare. Now, you were talking about your yard flags over on the other side there. What are these about here?
Well, I, again, do individual designs, different disciplines, and then, create my own templates and paint them. They're both sides. They're Scotch guarded, so they're good for outside.
If you were to describe this store to somebody, this setup, how would you kind of describe what you guys are offering here?
One of a kind.
I like it. That's perfect.
Artisan, handmade. Everything is either made by myself or Letha, and we just kind of teamed up, and our works get good together.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you for being here as a vendor this time. We really enjoy all your stuff. Come by and stop and see Happy Sue and the Yellow Mare. Hey, we're here with Anderson at Churchwell's Jewelers, one of our great jewelers that we have here at the Morgan Grand National. Anderson, tell us a little bit about the stuff that you do here, kind of things that you guys have become known for with Churchwell.
Well, we custom make all of our jewelry, like this Baroque pearl necklace with a horse head that comes on and off, 14 karat gold.
That is a beautiful piece. Now, you said you do commission work as well. What have you done? I mean, do we have any kind of constraints, or they just kind of go wild?
Whatever they want, anything from barn logos to restyling engagement rings to anything.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. How many years you been coming here?
24.
24 years. Folks, there's a reason that the vendors keep coming back. Morgan people, good shoppers. Thanks, Anderson. We're here with another of our featured equine artists here at the Morgan Grand National, Sally Ann Lyle. Sally Ann, tell us a little bit about your setup here and your type of artwork that you're famous for now.
Well, I have to say this is my 37th year here, so I'm one of the regulars. And mostly I do artwork, very realistic paintings, portraits of dogs and horses. So some of what we see here is when I'm not doing that and have a little freer hand. So this one is one of those examples where I just was playing, just having fun.
It certainly worked out.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what this is.
Well, it's of course supposed to be a lot less representational. And what I really wanted to do was pick up the spirit of the horse and the movement, the make. And just put that in with as little detail as possible.
It's really neat, the beautiful silhouette like that. Well, guys, you can stop by Sally Ann Lyle here. She's closing in on the 50-yard line on the left side when you come in from the barn. Right across from Howie Schatzberg's photo table is Friedman Harness. Friedman is with us here every single year. You cannot find much better leather goods than this. All beautiful handcrafted stuff. For you, your horse, even for Christmas. Why not? Well, one of our equestrian outfitters here at the Morgan Grand National, Dale Becker of Becker Brothers. Dale, how many years you been coming here now?
Gosh, we've been in business 13, probably 5 or 6 with Carl, so almost 20.
Oh, is that it? All right.
Boy, I love coming out here. It's just easy. People are nice. They're easy going. I mean, it's not pins and you're not walking on pins and needles. I mean, I love it. And it's a good way between this one and Vegas and American Royal. It's a nice way to end a long season.
Tell me a little bit about your aesthetic here. I mean, what are you kind of going for with your style here at Becker Brothers?
Probably I would say I would probably be more traditional than my competitors. I mean, up to date, but a little more traditional, not way out there. Is probably a good way to say it.
That's a pretty good way to describe it. Well,
you know, I mean, I grew up in the saddle horse business, and saddle horse business very traditional, and I've tried to keep that tradition going. I mean, it's just who I am. So there we go.
Equestrian outfit of the stars, Dale Becker of Becker Brothers. Well, here we are at Peruvian Perfection with Brian, our proprietor. Brian, tell us a little bit about this piece and a little bit about your store here, Peruvian Perfection.
Well, my wife is from Peru. My wife designs our entire line of clothing, so everything we have is really, really nice quality. It's all authentic. This is 100% alpaca. No acrylics or synthetics in it. Reversible. We've been in business for 19 years, and I've been coming to this show for good 7 or 8.
Well, we appreciate having you here. This is, obviously you said your wife's from Peru, so all these designs and everything, very authentic and
My wife designs our entire line of clothing, so it's just a nice quality piece.
Well, thank you very much for joining us here once again at the Morgan Grand National. Hey, we're here at the Urban Equestrian and Noble Horse Vintage. This is a really cool shop. Tell us a little bit about your aesthetic here, what you're going for with these guys.
Well, what we're going for is the Urban Equestrian is a, I call it streetwear with equestrian flair. So it's stuff that you would wear, not necessarily for showing and riding, but what you do in the rest of your life. And it kind of celebrates your love of horses, and you still keep your equestrian vibe. So, yeah, streetwear with equestrian flair.
Well, over my right shoulder is a piece that we kind of looked at. We're like, oh, yeah, this kind of is exactly what you're going for. Tell me about this piece in particular.
So this is a line out of Hollywood, and the gentleman that designs this designs for rock stars. So it's very steampunk, very Victorian. People that ride love it because they can do like carriage driving. They could ride their Friesian in it. They could do photo shoots in it. They could dress it up with their cowboy boots. I mean, it's a really nice piece, and it is, and it's just beautiful. I mean, they could wear it in Oklahoma City or Las Vegas. So it's all up to personal style. I mean, anybody can pull it off that wants to. So.
Well, folks, you can stop by the Urban Equestrian down here at the far end, just past the concession stand. They've got a great setup here, just to come down and see it. It's something to be seen down here. Beautiful setup at Urban Equestrian and Noble Horse Vintage. Well, we're here now at Mystique Accessories with Joanne Lane. Joanne, tell us a little bit about your store here and what it is that you do.
I do jewelry here, and I've been at the Morgan. This is my 30th year here, and I've done shows for 33 years. And I enjoy it.
Well, it is a wonderful horse show. Now, 30 years, that means you must do just fine here. You have a lot of repeat customers that come by every year?
Oh, yeah. They always come back and wondering where you been.
Tell us about this piece here that you've brought out for us.
Squash blossom, turquoise squash blossom. It's one of the pieces we carry, and we carry several styles in it. And they're very, very popular right now.
I mean, especially out this direction. I mean, this says, American Southwest and Midwest all over it.
Well, even the Chanel store in New York City's carrying them.
Well, that's a beautiful piece right there. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. Come by down at the far end of the show ring. See Joanne with Mystique Accessories. Well, we're here at the AMHA merchandise booth. If you love the Morgan horse and the AMHA, you can find something with the logo on it. I mean, you have everything here. Tell us a little bit about the store, and I think we have one special item to feature today.
Hello. We have lots of nice logoed items, and the weather gods were with me this year. We still have a few sweatshirts left and some lovely jackets. And we're featuring this year a new rollout of a new series, a Christmas ornament. These are all hand painted, painted on the inside, and they're dated. And we're going to be doing a series of them with the seasons. So there'll be 3 more to come. So that's it.
Well, that's great. We're down at the far end of the show ring here at the AMHA booth. Come on down and support the Morgan Horse Association. Well, we're here at Summer Frost Designs. We've got some beautiful products here. Another vendor that just keeps coming back. How many years have you been coming here?
30 years, 1989 in the TNT building. Do you believe it?
TNT.
This is my 3rd generation that I'm now, that little pumpkin over there. 3rd generation that I am dealing with. Yes.
Well, we appreciate you coming back year after year. Tell us a little bit about this jacket here that we picked up off the shelf back there. It's beautiful.
I'll tell you what, this jacket is the bomb. And why I'm really presenting this jacket is because it's got the princess cut.
And it has Sam.
And it has Sam the man. But it has, this is my newest design that I came out with for this year. And then we also additionally have it on the vest over here, which I had 24 pieces gone. That's my last piece.
Last one?
Yeah, and I just had to reorder this. Now, the kids can put their names and everything, but everybody kind of knows and everything. And the gal down the street is embroidering. Yeah. And so this is the big claim to fame. But additionally, you know, we've got 13 other designs that are, you know, right over here. But after 30 years, it's the people. Honest to goodness. I'm going to be doing a Lollipops Unicorns Pony Rides back in Lexington, Kentucky.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. So much fun. I mean, it's my inner child coming out in me. But I will be doing like 10 to 12 shows instead of 48.
Okay.
And guess what? The Morgan Grand Nationals, this will always be on my roster. Absolutely. It's been dynamite.
Well, we certainly appreciate you coming back year after year. And everybody stop by here. We're down the right side of the facility now, down past the 50-yard line, but down the right-hand side by Harry's Place. Well, folks, just past Howie Schatzberg's photo booth is the Odette Boutique. You can see some of the beautiful, beautiful couture pieces we have here. I mean, we've got some handbags, but, I mean, just a wonderful selection. We just interrupted a sale. Let that finish up before we got through here. But everybody that's walking away is walking away smiling. Some beautiful, beautiful items here just past Howie Schatzberg's photo tables at the Odette Boutique. Well, here we are with our sculptor, Murrieta Kennedy. Murrieta, I mean, the piece that's hanging up over the show ring that's getting handed out as the prize for the Open Champions this year. I mean, tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this piece and just, you know, kind of where this came from. It is absolutely exquisite.
Well, thank you. My inspiration is my love for the Morgan horse. And also the logo is somewhat similar. I wanted to make it a more realistic version. So that was the inspiration, and I'm very excited and very honored to have been asked to make them. It really makes me happy.
Well, you're also set up here as a vendor. Tell us a little bit about what it is that you do. Obviously, we see the bronze work and the sculpting and all those things, but tell us a little bit about what your style and what you look to do.
I tend to work, I think, traditional, realistic style. A lot of what I do is portraits of horses and people and dogs. And so I really strive to capture that. I feel like if you're paying for a bronze, you want it to look like your horse.
And these are commissioned pieces.
Yes. A lot of what I do is commission. And I do have pieces that are additions also. So.
Well, it is beautiful. All this stuff that you've done here. I mean, we have several from our team that have had commission pieces, and they've come out so wonderfully, and just a great way to commemorate a big win here at the Morgan Grand National. Just a special horse. Thank you for being with us here again, Murrieta. Well, we're here at Ronald Ray-Van Designs, one of our great equestrian jewelers here. Beautiful pieces that we've got here, sir. Tell us a little bit about the things that you do, and you know, I believe it's your wife Jeannie is the designer.
Yeah, she's more the artist and does a lot of the design work. I tell people I just beat on metal, so that about sums it up.
That's not a bad thing to do. Now, these beautiful pieces here, tell us a little bit kind of your style and aesthetic and what type of jewelry that you guys are producing.
We found that different breeds, they want their jewelry to look like their horse. You know, the Morgan horse looks different than the Arabian or your quarter horse and all that. So we cater to try to make the horse look like the breed. And
you've done a good job Tell me about this piece here that Jeannie pulled out for us. It's something that I don't think I've seen at any of our other stops.
You probably won't, because I made this one. Of course, it's got a 14 karat gold horse in the center. It's got gold around the black and silver. And that's a black and silver. And of course, I don't think it shows up that great with the light here. On this black thing, it should be on something different. But anyway, that's part of it. Got diamonds on, little diamonds on the side there. And we've been experimenting with the black and silver. Turns out some neat stuff. And then we got about everything else. We got a lot of cameos and things that are agate cameos that are made in Germany. And we put the metal, the gold work, and some silver around them. We have some artists. We deal in a lot of gemstones, colored gemstones that most people don't have. We got some diamond stuff too. She's done some really nice silhouette patterns with diamonds and gold or silver. And but we do. I guess I'd say we had a good colored stone selection as anybody in this business.
Well, good. Well, we really appreciate you coming back to the Morgan Grand National here. This black and silver really does need to be seen in person. And if you want to see it in person, come up the chute and to the right and under the concourse here, just to the right, short of Howie Schatzberg's photo table. Here we are at Steed Enterprises. They're here every year. They make horses go. We've got all the whips back here, driving whips, riding whips. They're wonderful products. Most every rider that you see in the show ring has one. For the ones that don't, well, how do they get it done?
We're still here. You can come by and order. We got plenty of time for the end of the show. We'll be here through Saturday night.
Is there anything new that you've come up with in the last couple of years that you'd like to kind of show to people? There's some of these beautiful handles right here are just exquisite.
You know, we don't have a lot new except for the designs can vary a little bit, yeah. And of course, every piece of wood is different, but we still try to put the same quality and durability into it.
And we have the belts back here as well.
And the dog collars, other leather goods, yep, some toys, and keychains, bracelets, yes.
I agree. It's a long week, buddy.
Yeah, so we try to get a variety of things in.
Well, it's a wonderful setup, and we always appreciate having you here. How long have you been coming to the Morgan Grand National?
I'm trying to think if it's 24 years or 23, 24 years, yeah.
We've got cue cards back here. I like it.
But these people treat us like family. We wouldn't miss it. They're just wonderful.
Morgan family is a wonderful thing. Well, thank you and Clay for coming out once again with Steed Enterprises. Well, vendor night here. We're at Traceware. Now, tell me a little bit about what you guys do here. And you know, we all see this beautiful jewelry in the background, but what it is that kind of sets you apart.
Well, we created a line called Traceware so people can trace the history of their horse on the bracelet. So when they have a monumental moment, they can come and get a charm to commemorate that moment. Okay. And so each charm bracelet that they build is kind of unique to their horse. Okay. And they can create their story of their competition with their horse on the bracelet.
Now, we see it in the background. Give me a little example here. Give us a little tour of. So I come by and I won my class. Show me what we're talking about here.
So these are the roses, that they get when they win. So this is like world champion. These are the reserve champion roses. We have a charm for Grand National champion. We have a Morgan breed charm. We have a driving charm. Then of course we have all the tack. We have a top 10 charm.
Wow, you got it all. You got it all going on. I get the concept now. So you're tracing, so you can have your show record right on your wrist from the Morgan Grand National.
Right, because ribbons fade, and people right. So they can wear it on their bracelet to keep those moments alive, I guess.
Well, that's really cool. Thank you so much. How long have you been coming to the Morgan Grand National?
This is our 7th year. 7th year. Yep.
Well, thank you for coming back. We appreciate you supporting the horse show. Okay. All right.